Welcome to Put Some Respect on Your Relationships, where we're going to be talking about healthy relationships, unhealthy relationships, and hopefully answering some of your guys' questions, either general questions or questions about your own personal relationships or things that you're going through. So my name is Jessie. I am the school engagement worker at Horlick High School. Talking to youth about their relationships is something that us adults don't do very often. So I really want to have this be a space where you guys feel comfortable asking questions. So one of the ways that I did do that was I did a survey, which the link is going to be included below, as well as the links for a couple different resources. It is anonymous, so the point of that is for me to not know who you are. A lot of my kiddos, you guys know I love you, but I want you to feel safe, and I don't want to necessarily know that it's you asking the question, because I want to be able to answer in a way that is helpful for everyone. I also want you guys to feel safe. So if it's something that you might be embarrassed asking or don't want people to know that you're asking, this gives us a way to do that. So like I said, there's a link at the bottom that you can just go on and let me know what your question is. You can also let me know topics you want to talk about. So kind of in general, like, let's say we're going through this and you're like, Jessie, I really wish you would talk about LGBTQ relationships. Cool beans. Put it in there, submit it, let me know. That gives me more ideas of kind of what content you guys want. So like I said, growing up in a family that used violence, that's what makes teaching healthy relationships super important to me. So I know that we're going to talk about a lot of stuff. I want to give you guys some warnings. If at any time you're going through this and we're talking about stuff that is personal or sensitive, feel free to pause, feel free to get out, feel free to go take a break. Make sure that you're taking care of yourself. So I'll talk quite a bit about self-care because that's super important. And if we are talking about things and you start thinking, that really applies to me, maybe my relationship isn't safe, I really do encourage you to go talk to a trusted adult, whoever that adult may be in your life. You can also, there's a resource for teen dating violence. So you can call 1-800-799-7233, or you can text LOVE IS, LOVEIS, one word, to 22522. And those are both lines that advocates are on 24/7 to answer questions, to give resources, to provide general support. So I wanted to make sure that was included, just so that you guys know that there are resources out there that aren't necessarily you running to your counselor or to your parents right away if that's something you're not comfortable with. I still want to give you guys an option of how to get that information. So like I said, below there's going to be lists of some resources. So I wanted to give you guys kind of a look at what those resources are. And if you feel like it, take some time, explore them, figure out what's on there. A lot of my content will come from them in some way. So some of the activities and things that we do. And in any of my videos where I am giving you activities or we're going to do something, those will be listed in the bottom as well. And you guys will be able to click on them and go back to them and share them with people, whatever you want to do. So I'm going to share, you guys can see my webpage, which is super cool. Okay, so one of the first ones that we're going to do is, or look at, is called a maze. This is really cool for a couple of reasons. One, it's not just about healthy relationships. It's also about gender identity and sexual orientation and puberty. There's a bunch of stuff. And they have pretty cute little videos on here. I watch these a lot. And they're simple, right? So they're not super long. They don't use a bunch of terms you aren't going to understand. And I just think it's a really cool way to kind of connect some of the topics we're going to be listening to or talking about to some videos, some visuals. And it has a lot of different resources. So the second one is called Dare to Know Wisconsin. This one is actually pretty close to my heart. A lot of the kiddos I work with through the teen council are in some of these pictures. This is a campaign that our teen council got together and put together. So all of this is done by the kids. They have help putting together the website and doing some of the marketing, but a lot of the content and the way that they promote it on social media, that is all them. So again, there's resources. There's, if you list for ambassadors, so different resources for ambassadors. If you would like to be part of the ambassador program, also on here. It's very cool. A lot of the kids I've worked with do some really cool stuff, so I wanted to be able to share that with you. So then the next one, loveisrespect.org. So they are kind of like the national hotline for teen dating violence awareness. So they put together a lot of the Teen Dating Violence Awareness Month stuff that we have, but they also run the text line. So I just wanted to show this for you. There's a lot of different things that you can look at on here just to get some extra information if you feel like it. And as we're going, I'll point to some of these things and pull it up so you can see it, and all that jazz. So thank you guys for watching. Please, share if you feel it's appropriate, or at least like and subscribe at the bottom so you get new videos. And like I said, please click the survey and let me know any topics you want to see or any questions you have. And as always, put some respect in your relationship.